Hello, today I'm in a valley called Gailtal in the small town of Kirchbach. The Gailtal valley is an east-west valley and therefore especially suitable for cross-country flying. Gailtal is located in the south of Austria, between the more famous paragliding areas of Greifenburg to the north and Tolmin in Slovenia to the south. Gailtal is the least known of these areas, and I think you can call it a hidden gem. The area was closed for a while and was reopened by a friend of mine from the paragliding school Time Flies Austria, and now you are able to start at Stöfflerberg again, where the official takeoff is located. Here I am cruising down the valley along the south-facing mountain range, along which the thermals can build up during the day. If we look at the paragliding area, we find the takeoff, as already mentioned, up on Stöfflerberg. Takeoff options are to the southwest and to the south, but the takeoff should be avoided if there's wind from the east due to turbulences. The landing is located in the valley between Kirchbach and Dresdorf. After 1 p.m. during the day, it is possible that a strong west wind is developing and blowing up the valley. Here I am approaching now to the takeoff. If we look at this large meadow, it becomes clear that taking off here will not be very difficult. The height difference to the landing is only about 600 meters and the distance a little more than 1 kilometer. When I arrived at the takeoff, the local paragliding school was just exercising their trainings. Even though this was the basic course, the whole atmosphere was very relaxed, so I prepared myself to take off on my own. Actually, not a lot can go wrong at this takeoff, considering the huge area where you can do emergency stops to the left and to the right, whatever happens. Another view at this takeoff from a reverse launch perspective. And a final view from the air. After the takeoff, first thermals can be found turning to the right over this little farm, or also very often turning to the left over this ditch next to the takeoff. In front of us we can see the little farm I was talking about, and I am happy to get a lift here. But for all people familiar with the Greifenburg paragliding area, especially the Emberger Alm, at Stöfflerberg in Gailtal everything starts about 1 or 2 hours later. If you are a little bit more ambitious, you can fly along the hills of the valley from the western to the eastern point. This will be about 25 kilometers. There's also the option to thermal up over a mountain called Reiskofel and to cruise down to the famous Greifenburg paragliding area. Now let's proceed with the landing. It is a small strip of about 10 to 50 meters in between a large meadow. Actually, it's an open field which is only bordered by the railway track to the north of it. Here we can see the downhill leg of the landing, but there are no official rules how to get in. I am now approaching the base leg and turning to the final leg here. In front of us we can already see clearly the small landing strip. And yes, I just made it. Well, that's it already from today's video. I hope I could give some insights into the Gailtal paragliding area.